Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing the spreads. Well, that didn't sound good. I'm going to be doing the spreads for my July wellness planner. Well, it's a wellness planner. It's the month of July. It's not a, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's see how many spreads I have in here. 1, 2, 3, looks like 5. 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 spreads to do for this month. I got new whiteout, super exciting. So now I can actually white out the dates. Super duper handy. I didn't, if you watched, I think it was the last one that I did, June, I didn't have any whiteout. So I usually, all these dates are wrong because I'm reusing a planner, but I usually put some like decorative stickers up here to fill the space and cover up the area where the numbers used to be. And I didn't have any whiteout last time because I ran out. But now I have a new whiteout and I'm very excited. Who knew the Dollar Tree had whiteout? Not me, but now I do. And it's actually like got a lot on it, and the actual like application of it is pretty smooth. I'm like honestly kind of shocked. It's not the most like opaque whiteout, but it does a good enough job for me to not be complaining for $1.25. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna go get more because I'm always running out of whiteout. I feel like I use it in my planning a lot, so definitely need to get more. Also, if you guys hear a bunch of like noises in the background, it's just my rabbits being a little crazy. I do have, in case you're curious, might as well talk about it now. I have 5 rabbits, and I have 2 boys, 3 girls, and one of the boys is not neutered yet. His appointment is set. He's about to get them chopped off in a little less than a week, which I'm super excited about because he's gotten to the age now where he's like reached like sexual maturity as a rabbit, and he has the funniest like rabbit hormones. I don't know what it is. The other boy rabbit that I have, who is his dad, did not act this way when he reached this age. So I just think it's super funny. I mean, maybe he did act this way and it just was harder to tell. I don't know. I'm not going to keep going on about my rabbits because we're going to get into the planning now. So let's look at the stickers we have. Let's see. I need my habit tracker stickers, which are here. And I started, let's see, in June, I started putting them up here because otherwise I'd have to cut them down to fit them right here. And I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to keep sticking them up here. This is what I use to track my medication. And I'll just write like medicine or meds or something up above there. I do have other habit trackers I could use, but I want to get these used up. Because I'll avoid it because they're not the ideal size or shape. Oh, that's finished up. So I know I'll avoid it if I don't just use them now. So I'm just going to use them now. I don't care that it's covering up the month right there, July, because I know I'm in the July tab, so it's not a big deal. There. Actually, in the monthly one, I have these that are like lunch date, brunch date, whatever. I'm just going to use these to mark like my usual date nights with my husband, because why not? It's not breakfast date, no, probably not, but whatever, doesn't matter, it's a date. Probably won't do it on the 4th because that 4th of July lands on a Friday, and usually we do them on Friday. He might end up having that day off, so maybe we'll do it on Thursday instead. I'm gonna mark it on Thursday just in case. And actually, just so I can use these up, we're gonna pop over to August real quick and throw these in. Because now that sheet is done, and that makes me very happy. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say I could get these out of the way because I don't need any more habit trackers, but I could use up the arrows. And actually, I could just use the arrows as like bottom washi too. Because these long ones, there's nothing else I would use them for. So I could use a long one and then a shortish one. And then I could also use them down here, but oh, I have other things I was using for down there, and I kind of want to use those up. See, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, that's fine. I'll use them up. So I use stuff down here to track my like fruit and vegetable intake, how many servings I ate of fruits and vegetables, just so I can make sure I'm getting enough. And then let's put some more arrows down here. And I started using these. They say cheat day, but I don't really like have cheat days. So I believe I started using those, yeah, because I ran out of these ones. I started using them in place of where I put, like where I track my steps. And it doesn't really matter that it says cheat day and it doesn't have anything to do with steps or whatever, because the position that I put it in on the page, I will understand what's meant to go there. So that's gonna work for that, and then we can move these up here. We're going to use these. Oh no, I need hydration trackers before I do those. Okay. Yeah. I use all kinds of different things, but I do often use like heart checklists to track my hydration. To cut off the last heart, stick that there. Okay, now we're going to put these in for my breakfasts. And the reason I use little things is because I don't really need much space at all to write. Usually I'm just writing like one word or something for my plans for breakfast. So That is done. Here. Then let's chop the last heart off again. I feel like I'm gonna run out. I'm definitely gonna run out. And I'm gonna have to either find some more or find something else to use. I think I might have more in here. I don't know, we'll see. We will find out. Come on. And then I'm going to use the last few of these to mark lunches. I'm going to have to find something else to use once these are done, because I only have 2 left now and they're gone. I might have more of those somewhere, but I'd have to go searching for them, and I don't know if I want to do that right now. Probably don't want to do that right now. I also have these arrows. I don't know what to do. Okay. What do I have in here? Do I have labels in here that would work? I have like small labels that I could use for breakfasts, but they're all pretty small. Like, I don't think I'd want to use those for lunches. They'd be difficult. Okay, that's great. My rabbits are making a ruckus. I can use a few of these. I think these are thick enough that they can be used for lunches. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm going to use for dinners. I don't even know if I have anything. That would work for that. No. Okay, we're going to skip the dinners for now then. We'll come back to that. We'll just use what we've got and we can come back to that. Okay, I'm going to use these arrows down here. There. Okay. Heart checklist, and I do have a bunch of heart checklists in my sticker books, so that's good. Can use those up. A lot of them though have like decorative like head things, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Maybe cut them off and then use them as deco. I don't know. Okay, that's done. these ones. These are quite a bit thicker. It's fine. I'm not even going to cut the tail off that one. Okay. Wow. My rabbits are chewing on something they're not supposed to. It's really annoying. And I might have to pause the video to go stop that. Well, I think what's happening is I started talking about my one boy rabbit who's not fixed yet. Because of that, I can't let all the rabbits like free roam out together, so I have to kind of let them out of their designated spaces, like alternating. But because of the way the boys' house is, they can see the girls when they're out, but they can't like physically interact with them. And the one that's not fixed goes crazy. And recently, it's been causing fights between the two boys when the girls are out. So I had to lock the one that's not fixed inside his house. And he's not happy. Which is understandable, but can't be out there fighting. Okay. Yeah, that looks weird, but whatever. It'll work. And then I'm about to run out. Okay, that's done. I have these, but honestly, I don't think they're even sticky. Yeah, those are not even sticky. So they're completely just unusable. So I'm just gonna put that in the done pile. Let's look in here for heart checklists that I can use, because I can use this, but again, it has that like decorative part, which I think I'll just cut off. And then, I don't know, stick it there for decoration or something. And that can go there. I'm gonna use these. I can put them out of the way. Wait, what happened? Did I just keep going and like not? Oh my gosh, I did. I got busy talking about rabbits. Okay, we're gonna stick these down. Use the last few of these, and I'm gonna need to find something else to use in the place of these, because this page is done. I might have more of those actually, I don't know, but that page is done. Let's look at, so I have those. I mean, I have these, which I could use. Oh, these. Actually, let's use these. These kind of make the most sense-ish. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I'll use the ones that say goal first. Okay. And then I had one sticker in here. I could use this. A lunch one. And now I'm out of options for lunches, so we're gonna do the same thing and skip over to this side again. Oh look, someone already put little trackers for us. Okay, I'm gonna use this and stick it on the bottom. Just because, why not? I'm not gonna use that for anything else. Is there anything else in here like that? No. No. Okay. put these in. And then actually, let's see about using these for, actually, wait a sec. Yeah. About using up these labels in here for breakfasts. Got a bunch of them in here, oh my goodness. There. I think I might use these for lunches. That should be enough space. It's not like a ton of space, but it'll probably be fine. It'll be fine, I think. It'll be okay. So actually, I'm going to take this paper out because this one will be done soon. So, here. There. Oops, I'll try to use this one up too, and then that just needs to come out because that's all sticky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and like find some other option to mark dinners though, because usually I need more space on those. So let's see how many do I have left. I still have two. Okay, two left. Let's see here. We've got this one, which is partially gonna be covered up, but it's okay. And that sheet is done. We're just going to cut the bow off this and use that there. That was loud. try to use those up when I do the decorative stuff. And then the breakfasts. Actually, I probably could just take this sheet out, huh? There, and then somewhere, yeah, this one, I have more of these. Yeah. Okie dokes. There. And let's use these up on the lunches, although I don't think that's going to be enough. I need to pause this because my rabbits are getting crazy. Let me put these down first. Yep, I can hear them over there. Okay. That sheet is done. And give me 1 second. Okay. I need something else to use there. So what is it going to be? I guess I could use those arrows. I wanted to see if I had any more like food related ones, but I don't think so. No. I mean, I guess I have these. I could use those. Yeah. I could. It kind of makes sense, right? Kind of, sort of, maybe? Maybe, sort of, kind of. Sure. Okay. We're gonna use these. They say snack, and healthy snack, but whatever, you know. Like I said before, I'll know what's meant to go there. We're gonna skip that for now. I have one more sticker on here, and that is done. Let's clip that, stick it there. Oh, let me put my bracelet away so it's not clanking around on everyone. Let's use up both of these. Although, I'll have to put something else there. 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 Cut the heart off of that. And put that one there. Okay, I think that's it for those. Let's use these to mark breakfasts. We have these. And let's see if I have anything else in here. I don't know. No. Oh, wait. How could I forget this one? There we go. Okay. Now, let's get these in here. Let's see, how many weeks did I skip down? Just those two? Okay. Let's do my step tracking. Then we will start using these. Those can go out of the way. Now let's use the arrows as the bottom washi. Don't rip. Okay, there, and then this one. And did I put any? I did not put any on here. So there. Down there, and I'll put a shorter one there, so then we can save the longer one for here. Oh, we already put that other little label thingy. And I think the other pages have them. Yeah, okay. So now those can move out of the way. So can those. should have used these to use this up. I'm actually just going to use them here because that's kind of perfect, because I have 2 spaces left, even though these are smaller than what I would like to use to mark my lunches. It'll be fine. And now that's done. So then I just have to worry about this page, and I'm going to use these. Normally I would use something like this for the dinners, but I ran out of stuff for the lunches too, so might as well. And then do I want to... Again, this is smaller than I would want to use, but I'm just using what I've got here. So we'll stick that there. Now I need to get creative because I need stuff to mark dinners. So yeah, really nothing in there. The weeklies, I can cut those in half and use them. Here. This one in half. I think that's all the weeklies I've got though. If you've seen these videos before, you are not at all surprised, I'm sure. Let's pull this out and try to use that up in the deco. And then that's all I have left. I don't want to use those up on dinners because that's not enough space, so I won't. And again, I didn't have anything in there. And okay, this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna cut this up. Okay, so you are, since I'm starting at the bottom, might as well put them on the days that they're related to, right? Not that I have to, because obviously I don't mind a little bit of chaos, but might as well. These are not going to be cut straight or evenly, but whatever. What is... Okay. Wednesday. Okay, let's take this whole thing off now. Tuesday there, and then I think I'm just going to use this as like part of the deco things that I put there. Okay. Making use of what we got here. Ooh, that was not straight at all. See, and then we're going to take this off. Cut that. And then I can go up there. These, I'll probably end up using those as dots or something at some point. So, now let's grab, oh, let's do this one. There's only one in there. I guess it doesn't matter because I have 3 weeks left anyway, so more. Wait. Did I only have one left, or did I skip one? Oh no, okay, I only have one left. Alright. I thought I had only done 2, but guess not. Okay. Now I need to do my little anchor points. that sheet's done. Getting a lot done in this one. Super exciting. Okay, I thought I have another sheet of those. Yes, I do. Am I just gonna keep going with those then? Yeah, I think so. The heck? I don't know what that noise is. Sounds like there's a... Oh, I hear sirens. Oh, there's a fire truck that just went by my house. What's happening? Anyway, oh no, I've got one more week. Oh, an ambulance. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I don't want to know what's happening. I'm curious. I'm not one of those neighbors that's like so nosy I'll go out of my way to get in your business, but if I see something happening, I'll like peek my head out, see if I can figure out what's going on. Okay, those are done. Now all we should have to do is decorate. Amazing. I feel like when I do the spreads for August, I'm gonna have to get very creative or go through my stuff and find more labels and stuff, which is probably just a better idea in general, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what I do. Now I need to grab the decorative items. Go. Put that over there. And could I have cut these? I could have, but I didn't. Because I had other stuff I could use. There. Treat yourself. I'm gonna use up my donuts. since I have white out now, it doesn't matter if the holes come out. Let's use up these last two over here. Yeah, she is done. It's so satisfying to use them up. In fact, no, I feel like I shouldn't do that, so that's fine. Oh, there's these two that I wanted to use up. It's like little corners. Those. And see if I have some larger. I mean, I have these circles I could use, but those are kind of larger than those. Some of these foods and stuff are kind of larger. So, okay. Can't stop, won't stop. This arrow. I'll put a cabbage. A cabbage. Here's a cabbage. And a carrot. And a broccoli. And let's put a bow there. We can put one of those there and one of those there. Need some solid stickers too. Let's just rip this out. There. Got a cute little tooth. Tooth there. A little donut. Oh, milk carton is super cute. And a little macaroon. We've got a pizza. A little cupcake. Ice cream. And I think that'll be fine for that. So let's put a cupcake right there. And then move on. And is there anything I can use? There are these cookies. Yes. Actually, we've got more donuts here. Let's just keep going with the whole donut thing. Oop, these are bigger ones, but it doesn't matter. Here. Let's put this big quote here. Can't buy happiness, but you can buy donuts, and that's kind of the same thing. Funny. Right there. Let's get some of these must-have pizza. Chocolate is the answer. That's funny. those in there and one of them over here. And let's just use that up actually. Arrow. Some kind of larger bits here. Milk. This, perhaps? Sure. Why not? And then some of these little guys. And I think that's going to be it for that. Actually, let's use some of these like long donuts too, because why not? They're here. Oh, this is making me want donuts. Here. Let's just use these little bits up. Because now that's done. Amazing. Let's see, one in a melon. Oh no, my eye's itchy. Okay. Just foodie. Let's get a cabbage up there. Broccoli. Carrot. Let's do the little blueberries. The little blueberries. Oh, I forgot about these stars. Those are almost done. I should use those up. Let's try to use some of this too. Donut. Star. Star. Let's do the pizza and the burger. And actually, might as well do some of these little sparkly bits. We're going to be left with a bunch of random sparkly bits if I don't use them. More donuts. Oh, I already put stuff there. Okay, you know what? I got the donut on my finger. Let's just continue on. Okie dokes. Actually, might as well stick these in too while we're at it. Now that one's done. I don't know how many pages we're gonna have used up by the end of this. And dinner. That one is used up too. Oh my goodness. Look at us go. Let's use a spatula, because why not? And oven mitt there. A milk carton there. Whatever that jar is there. That girl up there. This one's got quotes on it. It says, "You're a peach." I need like more solid decorative stickers. That's all that's left on there. I guess these little bits I can kind of throw them around. It. Let's put some fruit in here, I guess. It's not really. They're all see-through, and I want like variations in texture. For next time. Let's pull that out also. Oh, I totally have a bunch of labels in here that I could use. Okay, well that's good to know. Should probably try to remember that. All right. Okay, we'll call that done. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about these. I'm so harebrained sometimes. Let me throw some of these in here. And that is gone. Amazing. Okay, now we're here. Throw a couple of these jars on here. A spatula, because why not? Carton. Let's do a whisk. Why not? It's a whisk. A little whisk. And some veggie tails. There. Got a big carrot there. A couple strawberries. Use up some of these big circle-y things. I think that's gonna be it, really. Yeah, it's not as varied as I usually like them to be, but it's fine. And I believe that means we're done. So let's take a look at what the spreads ended up looking like. Honestly, if I wanted to use up more, let's actually do that just so I can get this sheet out of the way. Just throw a couple cupcakes in there. Because now that's done and I don't have to deal with it. Oh wait, that's totally out of frame. Oh my god. Because my camera's crooked, of course. There. One. And that is it. So let's see how many pages we used up. Also in this one, I only have one sheet left, which is so cool. Super exciting. So let's put that there and see how many sheets we used up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We used up 20. That's so satisfying. Oh my gosh. 20 sheets used up. I'm so excited. I am super excited. And that is it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still here, you probably did. So don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you next time. Bye.